And one thing you got, just because I've known you for a while, is you got the ability to sell and build a relationship. That's one thing I have on my side is I'm able to sell because I can build relationships. And I think a lot of people don't put enough emphasis on building relationships. When they're selling, they're just so focused on closing and the money and what they're going to make off that deal. But you know, the relationship, that's going to get you the referrals. That's going to get you the more revenue coming in. It ain't about the home run on that deal. It's about the home run that's going to come.
No one ever plays the damn long game.
They never.
Like, you want to go in there and let's say you're working with another company or whatever. Let's say they, a builder, you know, and you want to do all their roofs, you know. And you're like, but most guys will come into your position and they want to get freaking loaded tonight, rich tonight off one deal.
One deal.
You'll mark up all your costs, all your materials on him, all this stuff right here. And then you're like, and then he's like, well, damn, I really like this Bubba guy, but he tried to get rich off me on one deal.
Right.
And another thing, people are like, man, how do you sell? What's some tips and stuff? The tip I have, you actually have to give a shit. You actually have to care about the customer. Like, I really like. That's the thing is like, my customer the other day, old lady, really picky. I gave her a discount to help out the realtor, you know, stuff like that. But she's a great person. At the end of the day, she's just a person that needs help with something.
That's right.
At the end of the day, period. And you got to do her the best you can.
And you had to help her.
Yep.
And when you get put in that position, we do that. We do a lot of work with real estate agents as well, especially when they go into closings, or we'll do as soon as they lock a house up under contract, we'll go in and inspect the roof and do like an exterior inspection and kind of tell them, like, look, here's some areas of concern, how your roof needs to be replaced. You know, they still have homeowners insurance. This is the steps we could take to make that happen. But if you get the problems resolved now, when it comes time to close, it's not going to hold up the closing. Yeah. And so we go in and help a lot of real estate agents that way. And people, and we don't go in and charge. Now, if it's an insurance claim, we charge insurance money. But if it's somebody's paying out of pocket to fix the repairs, man, we ain't hardly making no money. I usually charge labor, material, small profit margin, just kind of pay us for our time a little bit. But man, we're not trying to get rich off of them, because we're gonna make our money on the back end with the replacements and the commercial jobs, and the referrals. That's right.
Like a lady the other day, she called and she's like, "Look, I've got to move out of state, way out of state. I didn't make as much off my house as I wanted to, but I'm older. I need to go out there and move back to where my family's at." And she's like, "Can you come work out options with me?" I was like, "Well, we can move you out of state. We're looking like $8,000 for that." I said, if you're on a budget, I said, here's what the steps we can do. Okay. And I broke down the steps. So we could either put her in some pods. She can order some pods and have them shipped out there to the house. And then we probably load them up for $600, wrap them up, whatever, put everything in the pod. They come out there, U-Haul or one of the pod guys, they'll come out and ship them out there. And then she'll pay another crew $300 or $400 to unload it. Okay. And then plus the pods. That's probably $2,000 or under. Or we can really deep dive into stuff you don't want and you do want. And we can take loads to the Goodwill, loads to the dump, get it all cleaned out. That'd be around $1,000 or a little under. And then you can just take the things you want. You can do that as well. And you can really, when you go into the client to meet with the customer as a problem solver and not a salesman, shit is a lot easier. And you're going to sell anyway because you're solving the problem. The problem is, yes, are you going to make $1,000? You make $5,000, you make $10,000, whatever. At the end of the day, you're still going to close somebody. It's still going to be worth your time to be there.
And if you're a blue collar worker and would like to be on the show, drop some knowledge, some wisdom, get balls deep with us, reach out to me on Facebook. Hey man, thanks for watching. See you next time.